Hi guys, and welcome back to the Vitality Daily Edit. Today's one is something I've been coaching for an exceptionally long time. It's how to find your true value. So what happens is when we do the values exercise, first and foremost, it's one of the most important things you can do with yourself and with your team and even with your family. So it's great for partnerships, it's great for your kids, and you need to revisit it really frequently. But I want to give you the secret tip to finding out what your core value is. So I'm just going to reach across here. It's in Fitpreneur, the book, and it's in my blog posts. Also, there's some great books. Mike Duff has one, The Power Within, talking about the essence of requiring your deepest values, that you know what really motivates you. But the problem is that most people, when they try and create their values, which is this list of values here in the book, is that you think, oh, well, I want to be perceived to have that value. But actually, if you're really honest with yourself and you own your truth, the trick is the thing that you value the most is usually your biggest kryptonite. So it's the thing that tears you down, that stops you in your tracks, that makes you like almost stop functioning when it happens to you. When someone else displays the behaviors that are your deepest value in the worst way. So for me, mine's kindness. So kindness is my most important value. It overrides anything else. If I see someone being unkind, if I see unkind behavior, unkind language, unkind actions, I really can't operate to the best of my ability, and it completely annoys me. It's make my skin crawls with it. So I would urge you, instead of trying to figure out what values you want to be perceived as, what is your biggest kryptonite? What one thing irks you the most? What one thing annoys you to no end? What one thing actually stops you in your tracks? Is it dishonesty? Is it integrity? Is it responsibility? Is it when people don't give recognition? What is it that absolutely makes your skin crawl? Because that really is your highest value. The thing that you value the most is the thing that you least like in other people. It's the thing that absolutely deters you, and it's the thing that is your kryptonite because it stops you from operating at your best. So I know that I need to work with clients and companies and foundations and organizations that have a huge element of kindness. If they don't have that, it doesn't matter how much the project budget is or how big the scope is or how exciting. I need to work with leaders and people that are kind on the inside. That enables me to absolutely thrive at what I do, to bring up the intelligence quota, to connect with them and to know that I'm on point. But for some people, you know, it's all about maybe recognition, or it's about security, or it's about family. There's all sorts of different values. The way to choose the most important value for you is what is the one thing that annoys you the most, that stops you in the tracks, that makes your skin crawl, that absolutely is abhorrent to you. That's your deepest value. It's the one thing that will propel you forward. Knowing that will give you a sense of clarity and calm. And my last point on this as well is that, you know, you get to evolve your values. What might have been the most important value to you in your 20s as you were starting your career and building out, it could be completely different now that you have a family or you have a sense of responsibility as well. So remember that you need to check in with your values quite regularly, and that it's okay to own that. And the last point is, whatever is your value personally is the same commercially. People feel they have to separate the two between business and life, and that's actually not true. What we do want to do is make sure that the companies we work with are somehow aligned. You might not have the right pinnacle value, but there'll be an alignment there. And that comes back to Stephen Scott Johnson on movement and purpose and ripple effect. So, but first of all, guys, you have to know your value. So stop trying to assume what you want to be perceived as, and think about what your most important value is. What is your kryptonite? That'll be your deepest value to propel you forward. Any questions, you know, you can hit me up with a comment below on YouTube, on Facebook, on Nikki@thevitalitycoach.com.au. I'll hop onto Monday Mojo and just hit reply. I'll speak to you soon. You have a healthy, wealthy, wise day. And remember, this is your winning week tips from the Vitality Coach, Nikki Fogden-Moore.